This message is for entrepreneurs. That partner is planning to exit and leave you with nothing. There is a stirring in the spirit realm concerning your calling, concerning the works of your hands, concerning the territory you have been called to build and steward. There are shifts happening behind closed doors, plans being drafted in silence, conversations unfolding without your knowledge. Archangel Michael has seen it. He has observed the secret counsels of betrayal, the subtle schemes of selfish ambition, the hidden agendas wrapped in friendly smiles. This is not to frighten you. This is to awaken you. This is to call you to a posture of discernment, preparation, and unwavering authority. You are not abandoned in this. You are not powerless in this. You are surrounded, covered, and guided by heaven itself. You have poured yourself into the dream. You have sacrificed hours, energy, love, faith, and fire into building what heaven whispered into your heart. But now, the one you trusted, the one you partnered with, is planning to exit, planning to leave you carrying the weight alone, planning to take what they can and leave you to bear the loss. Yet fear not, for heaven has already gone before you. Heaven has already prepared a shield around your works. Heaven has already orchestrated a greater plan that the betrayal of man cannot sabotage. You will not be left with nothing. You will not be left empty-handed. You will not be left broken. You will rise from this stronger, wealthier, wiser, and more anointed. This moment is critical. This hour is sacred. The next decisions you make, the next discernments you exercise, the next spiritual agreements you declare, will determine how swiftly you transition from betrayal into breakthrough. This betrayal is not the thief of your destiny. It is the elevator to your expansion. This disruption is not the destruction of your dream. It is the divine redirection into greater abundance. Trust the shaking. Trust the exposing. Trust the revealing. For what is happening behind the scenes is not hidden from heaven, and the protection hovering over your destiny is unshakable. You will see. You will know. You will rise. Now, step into the sacred unfolding of this divine warning and divine deliverance. Archangel Michael speaks now with urgency, with fire, with clarity that cuts through confusion. Be on guard, entrepreneur of destiny. Something is shifting behind your back. Plans are forming without your consent. Moves are being made without your knowledge. But heaven has seen it. Heaven is alert. Heaven is intervening. You must hear this not with fear, but with fierce focus. You must hear this not with anxiety, but with divine awareness. The enemy has underestimated you. They thought you would be too busy building to notice the foundation shifting. They thought you would be too trusting to sense the betrayal brewing. But heaven says, tonight, your eyes are opening. Tonight, your discernment is sharpening. Tonight, your spirit is aligning with divine strategy. Within the next 48 hours, you will sense it. Within the next 48 hours, the first cracks will show. A conversation, a misstep, a hesitation, a strange pull in your spirit that you cannot explain. Pay attention. Do not dismiss it. Do not explain it away. Heaven is speaking to you through the subtle signs. Heaven is revealing before you suffer loss. Heaven is preparing you to move wisely, move quickly, move boldly. The next 48 hours are not just crucial, they are catalytic. They are a sacred countdown to your next level. They are the pivotal hinge on which your next door will swing wide open. Archangel Michael stands with his sword drawn beside you. He is cutting through the lies. He is cutting through the illusions. He is severing the false loyalties that are silently eroding your foundation. His wings are spread wide around your vision, your business, your legacy. You are not building alone. You are not stewarding alone. You are partnered with heaven, and no betrayal plotted by man can destroy what is carried in the covenant between you and the Creator. The partner planning to exit did not build your destiny, and their departure will not end it. Your betrayal will not break it. Your absence will not abort it. This is your hour to see clearly, to move wisely, to trust deeply in the one who assigned you to build. Do not panic. Do not retaliate. Do not shrink. Stand firm. Move with heaven's authority. Watch with heaven's eyes. Listen with heaven's ears. You are being positioned for an upgrade they never saw coming. You are being shifted into expansion they never imagined you could steward alone. What they meant for evil, heaven is flipping into acceleration. Within the next 48 hours, mark it, signs will appear. Pay attention. Move wisely. Stand boldly. Heaven fights for you. Type "I trust heaven's strategy" in the comments to activate your prophetic discernment. Blessing code 777 is now shielding your business and multiplying your breakthrough. The atmosphere around your business is shifting. The winds you once thought steady have begun to turn. Conversations you are not privy to have already started. Silent meetings, hushed messages, hidden decisions are unfolding, but none of it is truly hidden from heaven. Archangel Michael leans in closer now, his voice cutting through the invisible fog of deception. You think they are still standing with you, but their heart has already moved. You think loyalty still binds them to the vision, but ambition has already unmoored them. You think you are building side by side, but they are already calculating their exit, leaving you with the ashes of a dream they plan to abandon. Someone you trusted believes they know better. Someone you trusted believes they no longer need you. Someone you trusted believes they can walk away with the fruit of what you built, leaving you to carry the burden alone. Their mind is already halfway out the door, even as they smile in your face. Their loyalty is eroding, even as they shake your hand. Their heart is growing colder, even as they speak words of agreement. Archangel Michael says, you must see beyond what they say and discern what they carry. You must read beyond the words. You must perceive beyond the actions. There are conversations happening about you, not with you. There are discussions unfolding where your voice is absent. There are whispers questioning your leadership, your decisions, your right to the dream heaven gave you. Your pride blinds them. Their greed drives them. Their ambition poisons them. What started as partnership has twisted into silent competition. What started as shared vision has mutated into secret resentment. They believe they can take what they want and leave you scrambling. They believe they can exit cleanly, quietly, leaving you stranded. But Archangel Michael smiles, because what they are plotting in shadows will be exposed by light. What they are planning in silence will be shouted in the courts of heaven. What they mean for evil will become the very catalyst of your rising. You must understand, they have only uncovered a fragment of the vision. They have only seen a portion of the blueprint. They think they can replicate it without you, but they do not realize that the favor was not on the structure. The favor was on the steward. The blessing was not on the building. The blessing was on the builder. The anointing was not on the company. The anointing was on your name. They can walk away with the visible pieces, but they cannot touch the invisible promise. They can leave with what was built, but they cannot steal what was breathed into you by heaven itself. This betrayal hurts differently because it is not just business. It was birthed in trust. It was birthed in shared sacrifice. It was birthed in covenant. But do not let the sting of betrayal blind you to the strategy of heaven. The exposing had to happen, The revealing had to come. The parting had to take place. You were yoked to someone who could not sustain the weight of your next assignment. You were tethered to someone who would have crumbled under the expansion God is bringing to your life. What feels like loss today is actually the lifting of dead weight that would have delayed your destiny tomorrow. Archangel Michael reminds you, you are not being abandoned. You are being advanced. You are not being left behind. You are being launched. You are not being weakened. You are being weaponized for greater works. Your loyalty will be rewarded. Your integrity will be honored. Your obedience will be multiplied. Heaven is not indifferent to the cost you have paid. Heaven is not silent about the betrayal you have suffered. Heaven is orchestrating a recompense so mighty, so visible, so undeniable, that those who plotted your downfall will have no choice but to witness your ascension. Stay awake now. Stay sober. Stay discerning. Every conversation you sense is a warning. Every shift in tone is a signal. Every uneasy stirring in your spirit is heaven's way of preparing you to move before they do. You are not walking blind. You are walking covered. You are not caught off guard. You are being positioned with precision. You will not lose the dream. You will not lose the promise. You will not lose the wealth assigned to your hands. You will rise beyond the reach of betrayal. You will build beyond the reach of ambition. You will flourish beyond the limitations of broken loyalty. Type "I discern" the shift in the comments if you receive this word. Blessing code 999 is surrounding you with divine clarity and unstoppable elevation. Archangel Michael stands unwavering before you, his sword pulsing with divine energy, his voice cutting through the confusion that betrayal tries to plant. Hear me clearly, beloved, he says. This is not simply business. This is not merely about contracts, handshakes, and agreements on paper. This is spiritual. This is about destiny. This is about stewardship of a vision that was birthed in the heart of heaven and trusted into your hands. What you are experiencing is not a human dispute. It is a clash between kingdom assignments and carnal ambition. It is a spiritual battle for the future impact your obedience is meant to unleash. They think they are maneuvering for personal gain. They think they are shifting pieces on a business board to their advantage. But what they do not realize, what they cannot comprehend, is that they are trespassing on sacred territory. They are tampering with a divine blueprint not drawn by human hands. They are attempting to dismantle something heaven sealed long before you even knew the magnitude of the dream inside you. This betrayal is not personal. This betrayal is a reaction to your calling. This betrayal is a response to the anointing that rests heavily upon your life and your works. Archangel Michael leans closer now, his words fierce with righteous authority. Shadows always react to light. Weakness always resists strength. Fear always attempts to sabotage faith. What you are facing is not random. It is recognition by the spirit of sabotage that you are closer to breakthrough than ever before. They saw your next level forming in the spirit, even before you fully sensed it. They felt the power of your next platform, even before you built it. They detected the acceleration gathering around you, and it exposed their smallness, their fear, their greed. Betrayal was not birthed because you failed. Betrayal was birthed because you are succeeding on a level they cannot control. This conflict is heaven's way of sanctifying your next season. It is heaven's way of purifying your partnerships. It is heaven's way of removing unfit hands from the holy assignment on your life. You are a builder of legacies, a steward of future generations, a vessel of economic empowerment that extends far beyond your immediate sphere. You cannot be tethered to small vision while carrying a mandate for massive impact. You cannot be yoked to compromise while carrying a calling that demands consecration. The shaking you feel is the severing you need. The betrayal you feel is the breaking necessary to protect your blessing. Archangel Michael reminds you with thundering certainty, you are chosen. You are sealed. You are anointed for this entrepreneurial mandate. Heaven's endorsement rests on you like a crown, invisible to the carnal eye but undeniable in the spirit realm. No human betrayal can void divine selection. No failed partnership can cancel prophetic promise. No hidden plot can override heavenly preparation. Your future is not in their hands. Your expansion is not dependent on their loyalty. Your next breakthrough is not shackled to their opinions or permissions. Heaven has signed off on your success, and no earthly scheming can revoke what has been ratified in the throne room of God. You must see this betrayal as it truly is, not a punishment, but a preparation. Not a curse, but a consecration. Not a sign of failure, but a signal of favor. The spiritual realm recognizes your rising, and it has caused agitation among those who were never meant to go the distance with you. The betrayal is simply the shaking off of those whose hearts could not steward the weight of the blessing about to break over your life. You are ascending higher. You are moving faster. You are being carved out for greater. Do not lament who is leaving. Celebrate what is coming. The mantle on your life is too mighty to be entangled with the insecure. The vision in your spirit is too vast to be diluted by the disloyal. The legacy you are building is too holy to be shared with those who would rather take than build. You are walking through a refining fire that is not burning you down. It is burning away what cannot remain. And when the smoke clears, when the dust settles, what will stand will be unshakable, untouchable, undeniable favor. You are moving from foundation to fortress, from seed to harvest, from hidden to heralded. Heaven is sealing your shift even now. Type "I am chosen for greater" in the comments to seal your divine perspective. Blessing code 444 is wrapping you in unstoppable strength and destiny clarity. The air is thick with movement now. There is a stirring not only in the heavens but in the earth. Plans are accelerating in secret places. Papers are being prepared. Whispers are becoming intentions, and intentions are about to become actions. Archangel Michael steps forward now, his sword ablaze with divine fire, and his voice carries the thunderous urgency of heaven. Entrepreneur of destiny, listen carefully. The one you trusted, the one you co-labored with, the one you built alongside, is preparing to make a move. A move not in your favor. A move not to your benefit. A move designed to leave you standing alone amidst the ruins of what you once envisioned together. They are not content to simply leave. They are seeking to exit in a way that leaves you burdened with debts they helped create, but no longer wish to carry. They are planning to withdraw their energy, their resources, their allegiance, while attempting to preserve for themselves the fruits of your shared labor. They are setting a stage that, if you are not vigilant, will leave you bearing the blame, bearing the burden, and bearing the brokenness. Archangel Michael says, you must be alert now. You must be wise now. You must move preemptively, not reactively. They may message you soon. They may present their departure as necessary, as amicable, as mutually beneficial. But look deeper. Feel the spirit behind the words. They are seeking to protect their own future while sacrificing yours. They are already discussing your business as if you are no longer a necessary piece. They are already plotting how to walk away without fulfilling their commitments. They are already entertaining new partnerships, new deals, new dreams. Dreams built on the ashes of what they are about to abandon. You must not be caught unaware. You must not be caught asleep. You must not let sentiment blind you to strategy. In the next 3 to 7 days, you will see the first tangible signs. A cancelled meeting, an evasive answer, a delayed signature, a sudden shift in attitude. Pay attention. These are not accidents. These are warning signals. Archangel Michael speaks with urgency. You must act swiftly but wisely. Secure your documents. Review your contracts. Protect your intellectual property. Move in silence, guided by wisdom, not by woundedness. Prepare your spirit, your strategy, and your structure for transition. The next moves you make will secure your legacy or surrender it. Choose wisely. Move prayerfully. Walk boldly. Heaven is positioning you to come out of this stronger, but it will require decisive, spirit-led action. Do not wait for them to reveal their full hand. Your heart has already been revealed in the spirit. Their departure is inevitable. Their betrayal is sealed. What matters now is how you respond. You are not to chase. You are not to beg. You are not to cling. You are to stand. You are to build. You are to shield what heaven entrusted to your hands. You are to allow the exposure to push you into expansion, not into emotional collapse. Archangel Michael surrounds you now with legions of angels, angels assigned to protect your vision, your business, your influence, your wealth. You are not exposed. You are not vulnerable. You are not without defense. Heaven fights for you. Heaven covers you. Heaven empowers you to move with wisdom sharper than any betrayal, to navigate with vision clearer than any deception, to rise with strength greater than any loss. You will not only survive this, you will expand beyond this. You will not only endure this, you will dominate after this. You will not only rebuild, you will build bigger, better, stronger than you imagine. Mark this warning carefully. Your stillness in the spirit must not become slowness in the natural. Move spiritually and strategically. Act without panic, but act without delay. You are not entering a season of setback. You are entering a season of setup. What they thought would destroy you will distinguish you. What they thought would bankrupt you will birth new blueprints, new networks, new wealth streams. This is not the end. This is a divine shift disguised as disruption. Trust the shaking. Trust the exposing. Trust the prompting. Heaven is in this. Heaven is for you. Heaven is fighting alongside you. Type I will move with wisdom in the comments to activate divine strategies over your next steps. Blessing code 1212 is surrounding your works with supernatural protection and multiplied success. The atmosphere has shifted now into one of fierce focus. Archangel Michael, the great defender of destinies, steps closer still, surrounding you with an invisible shield of fire and wisdom. His voice is steady, commanding, and filled with the kind of love that only heaven can pour into the soul. Hear me, entrepreneur of divine vision. This is your hour to be still in spirit, but strategic in action. This is your moment to move without noise, to secure without announcement, to guard without explanation. The betrayal is unfolding, but the blessing is forming faster than the betrayal can even finish its plan. Your task now is to protect the promise, not to panic over the plan falling apart. Stay grounded. Stay rooted. Stay anchored in the spirit that first called you to build. Your foundation was not laid by human hands, and it cannot be dismantled by human hearts. Do not allow fear to shake you. Do not allow anxiety to drive you. Do not allow anger to cloud your judgment. Stay steady, for steady hands will inherit the harvest. Stay anchored, for anchored spirits will ride the waves rather than be drowned by them. Stay focused, for focused minds will unlock doors no betrayal can shut. Archangel Michael instructs you. Guard your heart. Guard your mind. Guard your vision. Guard your silence. Guard your moves. This is not the hour to shout, it is the hour to shield. Do not explain yourself. You owe no one an explanation for the anointing on your life. You owe no one a justification for your discernment. You owe no one a defense for the decisions you must now make to secure your destiny. Move quietly. Move wisely. Move divinely. Let your silence roar louder than any accusations. Let your stillness scream louder than their strategies. Let your composure crush their conspiracies. Your restraint will be your revenge. Your peace will be your power. Your wisdom will be your weapon. Heaven will speak louder for you than any argument you could make. Heaven will expose what needs to be exposed without you lifting a single word in self-defense. Let heaven fight for you now. Let the angelic hosts go before you, clearing traps, overturning schemes, silencing slander. You have been faithful to the dream. You have been loyal to the vision. You have built with integrity. Now, heaven builds a wall of fire around your work that no betrayal can breach. The partner who planned to leave you with nothing will walk away empty-handed themselves, for the favor was never on the contract. The favor was on the covenant between you and God. They can leave with paper, but they cannot leave with promise. They can exit with assets, but they cannot exit with anointing. They can depart with documents, but they cannot depart with destiny. What is assigned to you will remain with you. What heaven gave you cannot be transferred by treachery. Archangel Michael declares with fierce love, your stillness is your strength. Your wisdom is your warfare. Your silence is your shield. Every time you choose to remain rooted in peace instead of reacting in pain, you win. Every time you choose to move with strategy rather than scramble with fear, you advance. Every time you choose to protect your vision rather than defend your reputation, you store up treasures heaven is about to release in explosive ways. You are not shrinking. You are securing. You are not losing. You are launching. You are not diminished. You are distinguished. Heaven is positioning you for the kind of increase that betrayal could never have handled anyway. Heaven is setting you up for the kind of influence that fear-driven partners could never have survived beside you. Remember, your battle is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities that fear your impact. Your victory is not in shouting louder, but in standing stronger. Your inheritance is not negotiated by men. It is sealed by God. Move in silence. Move in strength. Move in certainty. Move in victory. You are not scrambling to survive a betrayal. You are soaring into the expansion betrayal could not prevent. What heaven has assigned to your hands will multiply beyond what you are losing. What heaven has spoken over your life will flourish despite what is falling away. Archangel Michael stands firm beside you now, sword raised, shield lifted. His wings block every fiery dart. His presence secures your path. Heaven is fighting. Heaven is surrounding. Heaven is winning. And because heaven is winning, you are winning too. Walk wisely now. Walk quietly now. Walk powerfully now. For the gates are already beginning to open into your next dimension. Type I move in divine wisdom in the comments to seal your protective covering. Blessing code 888 is surrounding you with unstoppable strength, supernatural strategy, and undeniable victory. The battlefield is quieting now. The false alliances are falling away. The shadows are retreating. And Archangel Michael lifts his mighty sword high, declaring over your life, now, entrepreneur of destiny, now you rise. Now you shift. Now you move from surviving betrayal to thriving beyond it. Now you step into the empowerment betrayal tried to bury. Now you ascend into the authority heaven marked you for before betrayal was even born in the hearts of those who failed you. You are not broken by this moment. You are built by it. You are not wounded by this loss. You are weaponized through it. You are not smaller because of this betrayal. You are standing stronger because of it. You are no longer the same builder they thought they could betray. You are no longer the same dreamer they thought they could abandon. You are no longer the same partner they believed they could outmaneuver. Heaven has recalibrated your spirit. Heaven has expanded your capacity. Heaven has sharpened your discernment. You are different now. Stronger, wiser, fiercer, unshakable. The ashes of betrayal are now the soil of your next building ground. The ruins of broken trust are now the raw material of your next elevation. The storm they meant to destroy you has cleared the skies for your next acceleration. Archangel Michael's voice roars like thunder laced with fire. They cannot touch what God has sealed. They cannot dismantle what heaven has destined. They cannot sabotage what the Almighty has secured. Their departure was not a subtraction. It was a sanctification. Their betrayal was not a blockage. It was a blessing disguised as battle. Their exit did not reduce your destiny. It released you into a bigger one. You have shed the weight of small vision, the tether of divided loyalty, the burden of uneven yoking. Now, you build unhindered. Now, you expand without resistance. Now, you soar without apology. Out of the ashes you rise. Out of the betrayal you build. Out of the shaking you stand. Out of the confusion you create clarity. Out of the loss you unlock legacy. You are moving differently now because you are carrying a different weight. The weight of glory, not just responsibility. You are moving with different vision now because you have seen betrayal, and you have survived it with your spirit intact. You are walking with different authority now because you have been tested by fire and have come forth as pure gold. Heaven did not allow this betrayal to break you. Heaven allowed this betrayal to reveal you. You are being unveiled now. Unveiled as a builder without boundaries. Unveiled as a creator without compromise. Unveiled as a steward without sabotage. Your name is being spoken in circles betrayal could never have entered. Your works are being multiplied in ways betrayal could never have achieved. Your vision is being expanded beyond what betrayal ever dared to imagine. They thought they left you with nothing, but heaven is about to show you that they only left you with everything you needed: focus, favor, fire. You do not need their presence for your promise to flourish. You do not need their applause for your assignment to explode. You do not need their approval for your anointing to manifest. Archangel Michael smiles now, his wings casting a protective glow over your path. Move differently now. Think differently now. Expect differently now. No longer expect betrayal. Expect breakthrough. No longer brace for loss. Prepare for overflow. No longer wait for validation. Walk in vindication. Heaven has shifted you permanently. Betrayal was simply the boot camp for your next battlefield of blessing. Disloyalty was simply the training ground for your next territory of dominion. Loss was simply the forging fire for your next level of leadership. You are no longer carrying the fear of being left behind. You are now carrying the faith of leading forward. You are no longer shrinking to fit broken partnerships. You are now expanding into the fullness of heaven's blueprints for your life. You are no longer asking permission to build. You are now commanding the gates to open before you. This is not your season of waiting. This is your season of walking boldly, building fiercely, and blessing abundantly. You are the storm betrayal was afraid of. You are the revelation ambition could not counterfeit. You are the light disloyalty could not extinguish. Type I rise unstoppable in the comments to declare your unstoppable empowerment. Blessing code 333 is now igniting a supernatural elevation over every area of your destiny. Now the heavens are shifting. The spiritual courtroom has rendered its verdict. The gavel of divine justice has fallen, and Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of your breakthrough, proclaiming with thunderous joy, the betrayal is finished. The betrayal is over. The betrayal is beneath your feet. Now begins your prophetic rise. Now begins your divine recompense. Now begins your unstoppable transformation. What the enemy meant for evil, heaven has already woven into your upgrade. What they tried to steal, heaven is multiplying. What they thought would end you, heaven is using to elevate you beyond the realm they could ever touch again. There is a divine reversal taking place even now. What was whispered in secret against you will be shouted in victory for you. What was plotted to tear you down will now serve as the very platform that lifts you higher. What they attempted to steal will now be restored sevenfold, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. The heavens are moving resources, alliances, divine contracts, opportunities, and supernatural favor into your hands. Your business will not only survive, it will thrive. Your vision will not only endure, it will explode. Your destiny will not only continue, it will accelerate. Archangel Michael speaks with power, his words reverberating into the chambers of your heart. You have passed the test. You have endured the shaking. You have withstood the betrayal without breaking. And because you endured, because you trusted, because you stayed faithful even when it hurt, the floodgates of heaven are opening over you now. This is your time of sudden shifts. This is your hour of unstoppable momentum. This is your divine season of multiplied blessings. Watch closely. In the coming days, signs will emerge, unexpected phone calls, surprise contracts, unsolicited opportunities, divine introductions. These are not accidents. These are not coincidences. These are heaven's signatures upon your obedience. Someone will come forward with the truth. Someone unexpected will expose what was hidden. Someone pure-hearted will advocate for you without you lifting a finger. Peace will arrive in waves you didn't even anticipate. Peace in your spirit. Peace in your finances. Peace in your partnerships. The weight you carried in secret is being lifted in public. The tears you shed alone are being exchanged for testimonies shouted before witnesses. Heaven has recorded every silent sacrifice, every hidden heartache, every moment you stayed righteous when you could have retaliated, and heaven is rewarding you openly now. This is not simply restoration. This is reformation. Heaven is not just giving you back what was stolen. Heaven is giving you better. Heaven is giving you bigger. Heaven is giving you beyond what you imagined. You thought you were fighting for survival, but you were being prepared for surplus. You thought you were struggling to maintain, but you were being expanded to reign. You thought you were losing, but you were being lifted. You are not emerging the same. You are emerging transformed, wiser, wealthier, weightier in glory and influence. Archangel Michael stands, watch over the gates opening now. New partners are being sent, partners who carry vision, loyalty, and divine alignment. New investors are being stirred, investors with pure motives and supernatural resources. New streams of income are being activated, streams that betrayal could not dam up. New territories are being assigned, territories your previous partnerships could not have carried with you. You are stepping into overflow. You are stepping into unstoppable favor. You are stepping into undeniable dominion. This is your recompense. This is your reward. This is your reformation. And hear this. The very ones who thought they left you with nothing will have to watch you thrive with everything. They will have to watch you build bigger without them. They will have to watch you flourish faster without their presence. They will have to watch the anointing they underestimated explode into influence they cannot replicate. You are heaven's proof that betrayal cannot block blessing. You are the living evidence that destiny dances even when partnerships die. You are the roar after the silence. You are the phoenix rising from the ashes. You are the revelation of divine resilience in human form. I receive my recompense in the comments to activate heaven's restoration. Blessing code 555 is releasing sudden overflow and divine multiplication over every work of your hands. The heavens are roaring. The angels are stirring. The atmosphere around you is vibrating with divine opportunity. And Archangel Michael steps forward again, his sword lowered now in victory, his voice filled with the commanding power of heaven as he speaks directly to your spirit. You have heard the warning. You have discerned the betrayal. You have survived the shaking. Now, entrepreneur of destiny, it is time to act. It is time to move. It is time to agree with heaven's verdict. It is time to seal your next season with your voice, your faith, and your decisive alignment. You must not stand still in hesitation. You must not waver in fear. You must not linger in the mourning of what was lost. This is your moment to step fully into the new doors opening before you. This is your hour to move into the rivers of favor flowing around you. This is your divine time to activate what heaven has already released into your atmosphere. Heaven has moved. Now you must move. Heaven has decreed. Now you must declare. Heaven has shifted. Now you must step boldly into the shift, without apology, without fear, without delay. Archangel Michael's voice grows stronger, filled with the fire of divine insistence. Declare your alignment. Declare your readiness. Declare your authority. Heaven responds to those who move when the cloud moves. Heaven backs those who step when the Spirit beckons. Heaven accelerates those who declare their yes even before they see the full picture. This is your divine moment of agreement. This is your sacred hour of affirmation. This is your holy activation. Your words are keys. Your declarations are doors. Your affirmations are arrows shot into the atmosphere, piercing resistance, unlocking acceleration. Now is not the time to hesitate. Now is not the time to analyze the betrayal one more time. Now is not the time to wonder what if or why. Now is the time to speak boldly. Now is the time to type your agreement into the atmosphere. Now is the time to decree your alignment with heaven's new plan. Your response today seals your next dimension. Your voice today opens gates tomorrow. Your faith today plants the seeds of your overflow tomorrow. Let heaven hear your yes. Let the angels record your declaration. Let the spirit realm echo your agreement. Type your affirmation. Speak your activation. Release your agreement. Every act of obedience now multiplies the doors that will open later. Every act of faith now multiplies the favor that will flow later. Every public declaration now multiplies the private victories heaven is already preparing for you. Your decree is not powerless. Your agreement is not insignificant. Your voice is not small. Heaven moves at the speed of your faith. Angels respond at the sound of your decree. Favor flows when obedience is sown. Act now. Declare now. Align now. Archangel Michael smiles over you, sensing your spirit stirring, your heart burning, your faith rising. You are not forgotten, he says. You are not forsaken. You are not abandoned to the betrayal. You are being called higher, pulled stronger, pushed into promises betrayal could never touch. But you must move. You must speak. You must align. Heaven is waiting for your yes. No longer delay. No longer wonder. No longer waver. The gates are swinging open even now, but your agreement is the key that finalizes their opening. Your voice is the password that grants access. Your affirmation is the bridge that carries you into destiny's fullness. Type "I align with heaven's plan" in the comments to seal your prophetic agreement. Blessing code 7777 is now activating supernatural alignments, divine partnerships, and sudden elevations in your life. And if this message resonates deeply with your spirit and you feel led to support the spreading of these prophetic revelations, consider sowing a super thanks of up to $20. Your support helps us continue to deliver powerful words that awaken, strengthen, and activate divine destinies across the globe. Your gift is deeply appreciated and multiplied back into your life with favor and blessing. The battle has been witnessed. The betrayal has been recorded. The verdict has been delivered. And now, Archangel Michael stands tall before you, his sword no longer drawn for battle but lifted high in victorious proclamation. His voice, steady, sure, filled with the resonant authority of heaven, thunders into your spirit. You are not a victim. You are the revelation. You are not the betrayed. You are the builder. You are not the broken. You are the breakthrough. Let this moment mark you forever, entrepreneur of destiny. Let this hour redefine you, not by the loss, but by the limitless future heaven has unlocked over your life. You are light in human form. You are fire wrapped in flesh. You are a seed that betrayal could not bury, a promise that betrayal could not poison, a destiny that betrayal could not destroy. Every lie spoken against you has only fertilized the soil of your next season. Every plot designed to sabotage you has only paved the runway for your sudden elevation. Every scheme intended to limit you has only enlarged your borders beyond what you even prayed for. The betrayal they thought would be your burial has become your birthing place. The departure they plotted in darkness has become the doorway to your destiny's spotlight. Let them whisper. Let them wonder. Let them watch. You rise. You soar. You build. You multiply. Their whispers have no weight. Your strategies have no staying power. Your absence has no authority over the abundance flowing into your hands. Heaven has decreed it. Your season of hidden tears has ended. Your season of open testimonies has begun. Your nights of silent weeping are over. Your days of joyful building are unfolding before your very eyes. You are the evidence that betrayal bows before blessing. You are the living proof that divine destiny cannot be delayed by human agendas. You are the roar that emerges when false alliances fail. Archangel Michael leans closer now, his wings casting a radiant light over your path, his voice thick with the blessing of the Most High. Walk forward with your head high. Walk forward with your heart unburdened. Walk forward with your hands ready to receive. For the days ahead will confirm what heaven already knows. You are not just a survivor of betrayal. You are a sculptor of legacies. You are not just a builder of businesses. You are a birth canal for movements. You are not just a dreamer of visions. You are a deliverer of divine blueprints for a generation. The favor flowing to you will silence the whispers. The influence rising around you will overshadow the rumors. The glory radiating from your life will render the betrayals irrelevant. You are no longer explaining. You are expanding. You are no longer defending. You are dominating. You are no longer reacting. You are reigning. You have moved from mourning what left to marveling at what is coming. You have shifted from grieving betrayal to governing new territory. You are clothed in garments of elevation, draped in mantles of multiplication, anointed with oils of overflow. What they thought would leave you barren has birthed in you a banquet of blessings. And so now, move forward without apology. Build without hesitation. Dream without limitation. Expand without fear. Because heaven is smiling over you. Because angels are fighting for you. Because destiny is unfolding through you. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. You are not behind. You are exactly where heaven needs you, refined by betrayal, but released by blessing. You are heaven's echo of endurance. You are heaven's sign of unstoppable resilience. You are heaven's proof that purpose always outlasts pain. Archangel Michael declares one last time over you. Let them whisper. Let them plot. Let them exit. You rise. You build. You conquer. You reign. Heaven is with you. Heaven is for you. Heaven has gone ahead of you. And heaven will not fail you. Type I am the proof that destiny wins in the comments to complete your divine commissioning. Blessing code 1111 is surrounding you with unstoppable favor, divine vindication, and multiplied elevation.